Now that we've made it to the European Ridge, our first mission is a cargo salvage with a beacon station on the way that I would like to hit, just to get that extra cash. While I was making my way towards the beacon station, the sonar was picking up something huge. Huge and way too complex for anything we had built here. Obviously we had to check it out in case it made us rich. Investigating the beacon station revealed that the issue lied solely within the reactor. It had been shut down for some reason, and the crew members that were supposed to be manning this station were absent. With the beacon station now operational, I was fit and ready to go and investigate whatever was down in the caverns. While most of you Barotrauma players already know what this is, it was an alien doohickey. One of the rare and legendary alien doohickeys that are scattered all around this moon. Unfortunately for me, this one had absolutely nothing in it. Except for this guy, and he wrecked my ass. I mean, this was brutal. These goddamn European sploinkers, man. One sploinker, and that's all it takes to do this much damage to me. It's just brutal. I mean, I would destroy the sploink bed, but I can't find it right now. He's not letting me inside. But yeah, seriously, this thing had literally nothing in it. No loot, nothing useful. I mean, I'm not taking genetic material, so. On entering the wreck, I was met with a member of the nearby welcoming committee, which had baked me a nice lasagna and made me a gift basket and tried to rip my face off, but luckily I barely clung to life and was able to shoot enough bullets to kill it, somehow. As luck would have it, this welcoming committee had a backup group which promptly mauled me to death. My next attempt was going pretty good. What was that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What? Bro! After attempting to complete this level a total of 11 times, I decided to cut my losses, skip the beacon station entirely, grab the cargo, and run. One uneventful return trip later, and I was back at an outpost away from any monsters of the ocean for whatever brief respite I'm afforded here. My trip to Staldomlanea was extremely uneventful. I took no missions. I didn't want to lose relations with the Coalition, especially since I was going to need some of their weapons a lot sooner than I had thought. With Staldomlanea also being largely uneventful, I just continued onwards. This time, I did take a quest. I was to complete a cargo salvage, and there was a beacon station on the way. A little confused as to why this station had power, I was ready to fix the beacon station. Oh my god, he's right below you! Oh, you got it, okay. Anyways. After clearing the beacon station of any hostile invaders, pirates, whatever they might have been, I was able to turn it back on and get on my way. This next wreck site was incredibly embarrassing. I like making submarines in this game, but I'm not very good at it. So what you see here is the first submarine I ever built. I had put it as wreck so it would stop showing up whenever I tried to buy a new submarine, and this was the first time it had ever popped up. I did not know it could do this. It is a disgusting abomination. I mean, this thing is enormous. It's huge. I had no idea how to scale things or build anything in this game. But anyways, it wasn't difficult to get the cargo out of there and onto my new sub, which wasn't hideous and stupid and ugly, and if any of you say so or think so, I will cry. I could pretend I don't know what's happening with this beacon station, but it's shooting at me, so I'm pretty sure I know what the hell's going on. Having dealt with the beacon station, I was able to dock with an outpost that had recently lost communication with all other outposts. My job was to find out what happened and fix it. Suddenly, I found a friendly— Oh my god, dude, he was chill! Anyways, after speaking with him, and deciding he could come on board the ship for at least a mission, just to get him to safety away from the outpost, I continued on my massacre. Unbeknownst to me at the time, I had missed one of the pirates. But as I looted them, I realized something. Our new crewmate was in their path. So I just injected him with some new blood, gave him some drugs, and called it good. Once we were both safely on the ship, I had set the reactor to detonate, but it was taking a really long time. I didn't feel like dying, so I sent the new guy out to check on what was going on. But still, for some reason, it was just never mind, there it goes. And so we were off to a nearby Coalition military outpost. But first, I had a new level up point to spend, which I spent on Sailor with No Name for the permanent medical skill boost. After making sure he was okay at the doctor's office, I made sure to fire our new friend so that he could avoid dying on any future missions. Plus, I want to do this solo. After taking on a prisoner transport gig I was offered at the last outpost, we headed off on what would become the next worst mission I had attempted to complete. For the next 15 attempts, it all goes the same. It's peaceful at first, and then they show up. Trying to beat a level when these things are chasing you is probably the worst part of being in such a tiny submarine with no weapons like this. In a big sub, it's annoying, but at least you can kill them if you just hunker down for a minute or two and just focus on them. But in this sub, all I can do is try and try again if they catch up to me. Which they do a lot, because they're fast as shit. Then I'm just dead, and I have to restart the level. All of this is just me complaining and wasting time, because ultimately it's my fault I'm in this situation. I chose to do this. I made the sub. Now I have to sail in it. While at Hyperainer Linnea, I discovered a cultist hideout and spoke with an ecclesiast about joining the church. After proving I was pure of heart and ready for the transformation, they tasked me with collecting 12 vials of husk eggs, which I promptly forgot about and didn't remember until the next section of the game. I did complete a biohazard transport quest for them though, so I think they appreciated that. After bribing a coalition official at the next habitation outpost I visited, I was finally able to pass into the next section of the game, which I completely ignored because I saw this really awesome looking quest and had to do that for the coalition. But after making it back to the outpost, I was ready to carry on, except they gave me the same quest again, so I did that again. When I finally made it back to Zamoroska, I had decided enough was enough, and I was ready to head on to whatever the next biome had